The phrase tamirabarani putra appears to connect a local identity, likely tied to the region around the Tamirabarani, Tami or Tamirabarani River, with the ancient cultural and political life of southern India. In some interpretations, this designation goes beyond naming one individual. Rather, it reflects a broader identification of local elites or communities that included centers like Adichanallur, Korkai, and up to Sri Lanka. In olden days, the Tamirabarani River used to confluence in sea. After great deluge, as I was mentioned, in Thiruvilayai Puranam, maybe around 7000 BCE. The Tamirabarani River course might have changed to present condition due to southernmost Kanyakumari some part after went inside the sea. Below are some of the key interpretations and contextual points. Geographical and cultural context. The Tamirabarani River region. The Tamirabarani River flows through parts of modern-day Tamil Nadu. In ancient times, its basin was a fertile and strategically important region. The inscription's use of putra, son, may indicate a common practice of associating one's identity with a geographical or cultural source, much like child of the land or descendant of the river. Ancient cities and centers. Adichanallur and Korkai are among the well-known ancient settlements in southern India and also extended up to Sri Lanka. Adichanallur is noted for its archaeological remains linked to early megalithic and later cultural phases, while Korkai is recognized as an ancient port city important in maritime trade. Their prominence suggests that local elites would have been proud of and identified with their regional heritage. When the inscription refers to Tamirabarani Putra, it may be highlighting the prestige and continuity of indigenous power structures that stretched across these notable centers from Ravana successors called as Ravana and Rakshas Vamsa. Possible interpretations of Tamirabarani Putra. Some scholars argue that the Ashoka inscription may have mentioned a figure or group of figures identified as Tamirabarani Putra to denote local chieftains or administrative officials. Under Ashoka's Mauryan administration, local leaders were often acknowledged in inscriptions to illustrate the integration of regional powers into a broader imperial framework. In this view, I had a difference of opinion since the Adiyaman lineage kings and Muvendar not allowed Ashoka's army people to go down beyond Krishna River. Hence the great kings who ruled Tamil Nadu. That times were mentioned by Ashoka's stone inscription as different rulers in South India, that the distinct regional lineage that encompassed areas around Adichanallur and Korkai might have mentioned as Tamirabarani Putra, cultural and ethnic identity marker. Another interpretation is that Tamirabarani Putra served as an ethno-cultural marker, signaling belonging to the land defined by the river and its associated traditions. In this sense, the title might have been used by various groups along the river's route to assert their cultural identity, which was deeply intertwined with the mythos and economic life of ancient riverine civilization such as Cholas and Pandyas, who are contemporary to them. Current limitations and ongoing research. It is important to note that the evidence available from the inscriptions is scant, and much of the interpretation remains provisional. The Tamirabarani Putra is still subject to debate. Archaeological and epigraphic research continues to try and unravel these layered local identities in the Maurya inscription, may be revealed once we do further study at these oldest archaeological sites. Conclusion. In summary, while Tamirabarani Putra might at first seem to name a single person, many scholars see it as representing a broader regional identity. This term appear. The inscription stands as one of the many fragments through which historians try to understand the interplay of local and imperial dynamics in ancient southern India.